Believe in yourself. You can do things that you never thought you'd be able to do.
Did you like where you grew up? Are you happy with where you grew up now?
So I live in Mt Druitt. It's basically an area in Western Sydney that a lot of people, I guess, have negative reputations about just because they think it's an area full of like drugs and crime and stuff like that. But the way I know Mt Druitt is completely different to that. They're some of the nicest people that you actually will ever meet, and they're all really driven and motivated. But it doesn't matter where you come from, it's where you end up at the end of the day.
Tell me what the school was like that you went to there.
The school that I went to, Rooty Hill, it's a really great environment where teachers and students work well together, you work collaboratively, and you really learn from everyone around you.
What's the most important thing you learned in school?
So one of the best things that I've definitely done at school was the Young Entrepreneurs program. The way that it worked is we'd form teams, we'd find an issue that we saw in our school or our local community, and then essentially we'd be given 2 weeks to solve it. It was kind of like a startup company idea, but solving real world problems. I think without the Young Entrepreneurs program today, I guess I wouldn't have the confidence that I have now to make social change. And it's proved to myself that if we put our minds to something, we really can change the world in that sense.
What advice would you give to yourself when you were younger?
Believe. I think that's the advice I'd give to myself when I was younger, is just believe in yourself. You can do things that you never thought you'd be able to do. We all like to be our own haters, but we should be our own motivators instead, and realize that we might not be perfect, but we're still gonna try. I study law at university, and if I'm being quite honest with you, I never thought I would get there, but hey, here I am, living proof that you can still do it if you try. And that's something I wish I would have known when I was younger, and that I want all you people to know.
What are you going to do in the future of your career?
I think one of the things that I am most passionate about is trying to stand up for people who can't stand up for themselves. Whether that be in a court of law once I graduate, or maybe even an activist, or I haven't ruled this out yet, maybe even a political route. I really don't know where the future is going to take me, but I'm excited to see where I do end up.
If you were starting year 12, what advice would you give yourself?
Study. That's the advice I'd give myself, is study, because you've worked so hard for it all your life, like from kindergarten up into year 12. So you kind of want to prove to yourself that you can get past this one final hurdle, and don't give up just because you come from somewhere that's looked down upon. You determine your own path.